So me and I are practicing for a spa show next week. We had a competition last week. It didn't go that well, so we're practicing for spa show this week. Will anyone fall off? Oh God, watch to find out. Listen. It's me, Ava, and today we are practicing for spa show this week. It's a couple of days before, and yes, we're doing intro C and prelim 7. And we didn't get out. Last week, competition didn't go that well. I messed up, raining, she hated it, naughty. That's all I'm saying, so not spoiling it.
So we need to practice, don't we? Because we need to get back in the right headspace to go and have a really good competition.
And we need to redeem ourselves.
Well, you've been having a really good run, haven't you?
Yes.
And then we've got a video that will be coming out later about the one that didn't go very well and how we've...
Because we need it to rain.
Yeah, we need to rectify it so we can get, do the last part of the video. So today we're just going to have a little lesson, aren't we? A little getting her how we want her, because you've got a busy week with school, haven't you? So we've not really got a lot of riding this week.
Because the Mondays I have netball after school, so I can't ride. Like a netball, school group netball. Tuesdays I've got, because we're doing an after school play, our production's Plastic Pirates. Right, so we had that on Tuesday and Wednesday, so I can't ride them. Competition's on Sunday or Saturday. And so the only days I can really ride are Thursday, Friday.
So we're going to get on, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, right, walk around. Walk around a little bit more. So she should be walking every time you put, you get on. She should know it's not slopping a long time, it's work time. Yeah. So she has to march out. Yeah, there's a tractor over there, isn't there? So you focus, because what I do notice at competitions is you're really concerned about what everyone else is doing. And yeah, in the warm-up, you're like constantly looking at other people and not focused on... I know, but as long as you... Well, I know, but you don't always have to be the one that halts if you're obeying the rules of left to left and walking on the inner track and all of those rules. It's up to other people to move too, isn't it? But you need to focus on your pony and getting the best warm-up you can for your pony, because, that's what you're there for, yeah? And yeah, you don't want to inconvenience other people and get in their way, but equally, if they're just riding you off, which some of them do at these competitions, these bigger horses, they see a little pony and they think it doesn't matter.
At our championship,
yeah.
was this girl, she was in a centre line, I think. I was walking across, and she could have easily hold because she was quite a bit before me. She just started cantering because she was
Yeah. So there are some people that are just... Oreo's like, you're not paying attention, I'm going to have a snack.
Yes.
Right, so keep her walking, change the rein, do a little bit of walk on the other rein, and then we'll move up to trot.
Okay.
Right, so she's a bit sucky back at you at the moment. It's not a bad energy, but I feel like she's a bit like, I don't really want to work, I've not had breakfast yet. So we just need to get a bit braver with asking her to go and then demanding that she goes when we say go, yeah? So it's not all about going really fast, but sometimes you might have to make her slightly hurried in order to then be able to whoa and get a nice energy, So it's not all about it being perfect all the time. It's just about having a reaction to your leg. That's better. But you want that feeling that she'll continue to do that until you tell her to do it otherwise, yeah? Rather than like, God, I have to kick her every stride and whatever. So the whip behind the leg is something that Ava's been a bit nervous of doing because, yeah, she does it on her shoulder or whatever, and it just basically stops the forward movement rather than encourages, yeah, like on a boot and stuff. So, but we need her to be a bit more active behind and a bit more forward. She can be super forward, but we just need it. Yeah, we just need it more consistently, don't we? So we need to ride the transitions. If she doesn't listen to that leg, a smack with like a little tap with that stick, yeah, has to be like immediate. And the more we do transitions, the better, because they're what gets her in front of the leg and listening. They can get kind of switched off when they're just trotting around the edge. Yeah. Better there. So we've got a much more hind leg going now. Do you feel that? Yeah?
Yeah. Feel bouncy.
Diagonal? Yeah. So now come onto a circle. And, well, anywhere, just round me is fine. And just think about your contact a little bit. So I can see your outside rein flapping a little bit there. And turn in the circle with your inside shoulder coming back and your outside rein stopping the shoulder from continuing on a big circle, yeah? So the outside rein controls the outside shoulder. You want a bit of bend to the inside. And then all of that goes into her then becoming a bit rounder. We don't want to get them round before we've got the energy and all of that jazz. Because then we need to ride the horse from back to front, don't we? From the hind leg into the contact. Better, right? Do a transition into walk, tummy muscles, and then straight into trot. And I wanted, if she doesn't listen to that leg, that took three-ish kicks to get her to go forward. Yeah? Yeah. Better there. And what you'll find when she's naturally more forward like that is that she basically is round. See how she wants to be round when she's that forward, yeah? Good. Right, so back to walk. And she might get a bit, she's a mare, so she's going to get a bit crabby sometimes. And then I want you to touch her with a leg, and if she doesn't react, immediately tap her with a whip and the leg at the same time. Yes, go. But more confident than that, yeah? You were kind of like, oh, I'm going to wait and see whether she does it, and... So again, onto a circle. You don't have to go all the way down the long side. We want an immediate reaction. Yeah, now she's like, I know what's coming, but still, it doesn't matter. She has to walk and then touch her with a leg lightly. I mean, it's coming better. It's coming better, okay? She's having a reaction, but she's not quite using that to go forward. You feel she kind of goes, oh, I should be doing something. And it's not translated yet into like actual forward movement. Yeah, good girl. Better though. So the more you do this and the more strict you are of the fact that when I put my leg on, I mean go. Better trot there though, much better energy. It's actually better for them because they understand, and no one wants their belly to be kicked every stride or anything like that, do they? So walking, and then touch with the inside leg. So energy comes from your inside leg. Yeah, that's it. You're walking now. So funny then, because you look really buzzy, and when you put the leg on, there wasn't really a reaction. I mean, it's probably better than normal, but... Yeah, and say, no, go. And if she doesn't listen to that leg, pony club kick her with the inside leg. Yeah, so it's just...
pony club kicks with both legs.
Well, you can do. I mean, the thing is, with when they go forward... What I was always used to be taught was that you ask, you know, like your leg aid, imagine it on a scale of 1 to... Pardon? Imagine it's on a scale of 1 to 10. Oh, yeah. With 1 being the lightest touch that you could possibly do and 10 being the biggest kick that you could possibly do. You want them to go on the lightest touch, obviously. But if they don't go on that, then you immediately go to a 10. So you go touch with a 1, no reaction, immediately touch with a 10, and you often end up like cantering down the school. Because you want to teach them to go on these light aids. It's no fun for anyone having to kick or them to be kicked. But when you're on a young pony or with a more nervous child, you might not go to 10. It might be, you might have to temper it a little bit and go to 5 or 6 or whatever. But if you're asking with a 5, then you have to go to an 8 or something, don't you? You have to go more to say, come on. We're going, yeah, and even if she canters, it's fine. It's the exact right thing, you know, it's forward. I mean, she's just a bit better when you touch her with a whip. Yeah. So, it's just about saying, come on, stay in front of my leg, because that's... Diagonal. Better there. Feel that? Much better trot. The little hind legs are doing something. Good girl. Well done. Right, change the rein. And just do a few things like the same on the other rein. Good, straight line, and then a bend to the... Oh, I got you out of camera then, because I was watching you, not where the camera was. So right, now bend to the right. This is the one she struggles more with. So support her with your inside leg. Lift your inside hand up if you need to get in that corner. And don't let the energy go. She can't just trot along like she's out on a day trip. Inside shoulder coming back on a circle. Outside rein slightly tightening on the circle so that you stop the shoulders. That's it, exactly. But when you're riding round predominantly, that is so much better. Yeah, she's actually working now. So now we want the outline to come slightly rounder. Yes, there. Good job. Shorten the reins a little bit. And keep the hand still thinking forward, okay? We don't want to stifle her energy because we're teaching her to go forward. But when she is forward, we can ask her to come a bit rounder. Good girl.
Can I canter at Emma when I'm not with her?
Yeah. But again, with the transition, we want it forward. So we don't want to think backwards at all. We want to think trot, 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 sit, sit, outside leg back, go. Yeah. Almost feel like you fire her into it a little bit. Yeah. Good girl. And the same thing here. If you're having to kick too much, it's all right. If you're having to kick too much, touch her with a whip. Okay. She changed behind, so just correct her. Good girl, well done. Good. So if you're having to kick too hard, keep your legs still. Touch her with a whip, and she might change behind, and she'll just have to get used to the fact that every time you do it, she changes behind. She's like, oh, get off me. You have to learn to go more forward, my love. Good girlie. Right, once more, and then she can have a little walk break. But we want to almost feel like you fire her into canter. So it goes trot, 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 sit, canter. So the head doesn't come up, yeah? That's it, go on. Good girl. Right, soft hands. Keep going. Soft leg quiet. Right, and then just burn her down the long side a bit. Think, whoa, yeah, good girl, well done. So it's more fun for us. So she's like, whoa, it's not just being hard in the school, it's good girl. Well done, give her a pat. Yeah, a 3, okay. So just again, she's had a little walk, so they just need to be reminded of what they were just doing, you know. So we remember stuff, but they don't always remember it is exactly how we want it to be remembered. So we go on, and she's like, oh, I went to a show yesterday, why am I working? But that's a nice trot there, hey? How does that feel? Good. Yeah, it's a super trot. Literally so much better. Good. Right, keep the contact. It's a bit, I know you're trying to...
My leg's doing something now.
Your legs?
Yeah, her hind.
Yeah, they're doing something.
Yeah.
They're working. Right, circle though, not just always going around the outside. And you want to have a canter this way?
What?
Do you want to have a canter this way?
Yeah, sure enough.
Good girl. So it's about sort of making it fun for them and making it a bit more like... So yeah, you are touching them with a whip or something, but it's a very light flick rather than a kick, 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 kick with a leg, you know. Touch her with a whip again. Say no, go on. Right, and then just if you feel like she needs bombing, just bomb her down the long side a bit. Go on. Soft arms. That's it. Good girl. Whee! Off we go. Good girl. Well done. Oh, that was literally just a hunch. She hardly gets off the floor. She's not like Monsieur Savio. Good girl, well done. Legs quiet. Good girl. Good girl. Whee, off we go. Forward seat canter. Woo, good girl, well done. Good girl, give her a pat. Say well done. She's a bit muggy today. You're the best pony, Oreo. You're hot. So we're going to keep nice forward thinking hands. We're going to have that nice trot. Activate her in the trot. Yeah, good girl. Activate, bit more trot. Just let her go forward to canter. Good. No, it's all right. Keep going. Good girl. No, you were right. Quiet leg. Ooh. Good girl. That's it. Quiet leg. Keep your leg on her side. Leg on her side. Good girl. Good girl. Well done. Give her a pat.
So I'll check back later in the week. We're doing a ride, just gonna go forward. Later in the week we'll start the tests. Oh gosh.
Practicing a specific test, yeah?
Yep.
And we'll include that in this video and then.
But right now, me and Ori are going to go down the drive and we'll catch you up later in the week.
So it's hugely windy. It's the day before the show. We've just done a lot of canter work and trot work on one rein. Lots of the other ponies are getting a day off or a lunge mainly a lunge because it's very windy. But so far, Oreo has been an absolute superstar. So a little bit rounder, Ava, if you can. Keep that nice energy that you had. Beautiful. That's it. No, okay. And then quiet leg. If she yanks, just resist her and kick her in front of the leg. She's been a little bit back to her naughty old ways of yanking the rein down. Yeah, well done. Good job. Yes, good job. Beautiful. Well done, sweetie. Good girl. And you decide, okay? Yes, perfect. Well done. Just going to do a little bit more and then we might run through the test or we might just leave it there. Yes! That's the very fellow. Like, keep it just a little bit, that's it. So if she starts shrinking back at you, keep her straighter, push her with the two legs, then take her bending through to the inside. Use the corner, bend her. Good girl, yes. That's it. Now keep her round on the long side. Don't give your outside rein. Super. Yeah, use the corners. Turn your shoulders in the corners. Body back. Rounder. Do a little circle there. When you came off that, did you feel like she went, oh, I'm just going to stick my head in the air? So yeah, say no. Push with the legs into two reins. Yes, well done, Ava. That's it. Good girl. A little bit more than that, and then she's a good girl. Yeah. Well done. Good girl. Now keep her round and go to trot. Yeah, keep her just like that. Ah, lovely. And the right diagonal. It's like it's Christmas and you've just given me a Christmas present. Ah, don't let her shrink back at you. Did you feel that? As soon as you asked for walk, she was like, oh. So jog her into the walk a bit. Body back. I know, we'll just body back. You don't have to lean forward. Beautiful. Yes, lovely. In front of the leg though. It's all right, it's all right. Oopsie, it's all right, she just tripped. Good girl. Well done. Right, tummy, thigh muscles. Thighs. Yeah, good girl. Right, give her a pat and a little walk.
So we're back from riding now, and it's a day from Spa Shop now, so I'm just going to be cleaning my tack. I've already started, but it's still quite really dirty. And then my mum is going to be plaiting Oreos. And we have
a new step.
New step. So I'm going to put it down. So it can be a step, or you can undo it.
Sort of charity shop find.
And then you can undo that, and there's a whole space there. And if your pony like Oreo eats it, you can hold it like here and have like a comb like we use.
So we're going to put all our plaiting stuff in there, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then we can just whack it on the trailer. And it's an extra seat for people as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But 12 quid from a charity kind of junk shop type situation. Pretty good. Yeah.
And we got this new, it wasn't from the same place, it's a couple of days ago. We've got this new gel.
Just extra bit of gel. We use this normally.
Spray.
NAF, plait it up. So we've got lots of that, but just in case we needed some extra supplies at any point, we've got that as well. So I'm going to plait her now.
And then we have.
So this is the before.
Claw clips. So hold something out the way. They're probably a bit too small enough.
Well, I've got the other ones coming through the post.
Yes. And then we also use, this is the little comb I was talking about.
And I put a band on it, which shows me how long my plait has to be, how wide my plait has to be. So I always go to the band and then they're always the same.
Like, kind of like that, I think. Or like that.
Yeah, like that.
And then when you see that bit, so you should belt from.
Right, so this is the before.
And now.
So Oreo's plaited up. I'll do a roller forelock in the morning. Ava's plaited her tail. So her tail's just one big plait so that keeps it a bit out of the muck. She might have a little leg wash in the morning depending on how cold it is. And she's just eating some hay, living her best life. We've done the tack.
Yes.
So we're ready to just finish Sabio off, aren't we? And then go home.
It's not sponsored by this, but all our videos are mainly competitions, right?
Yeah.
This is always in there.
Yeah, it's good though, isn't it?
It is. Because all you have to do, spray. That never happened. Spray, and then write.
Yeah, it's good.
So this was our getting ready for competition vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, share. What do we ask them to comment this time?
How do we think Oreo's going to do?
Yes.
In the competition
First,
tomorrow?
Second. So how many people are in it?
I think there's only 4 in the intro, but like quite a few more in the prelim.
So we'll pretend there's like 8 in the prelim. So either first, second, third, or fourth for the intro. Just put in one of them numbers, and then one of them to 8, I think. So I don't know. It might be higher, lower, but who cares? So please like, subscribe, comment, share, because it really does help us out. And I'll see you all guys tomorrow, I guess. So bye.
Listen.